What do we do in a time of extraordinary transformation, change, and turbulence? You want to look at where there has been that kind of turbulence and how the distributed intelligence of the evolutionary process has solved for that problem in the past. One of those places is at the boundary between the land and the sea. Life thrives at the boundaries precisely because it offers so much heterogeneity or complexity and opportunity. And so you end up with multiple different solutions to the same issue, which basically boils down to this. All vertebrates, every animal with a spinal cord, started from something much simpler, something kind of more like a swimming snail. That thing, or something like it, at some point responded to the precariousness and mess of its environment by reaching sexual maturity while it was still in that free-swimming larval form. By never settling down, it became a fish. Then, fish learned to school, and that's the beginning of our story in an important sense. But then there was another opportunity here to do as what the clam did. The clam started also as a kind of a snail-like creature, and it lost its head, and it anchored and became a filter feeder. And we see these two strategies in play right now. When everything is changing so fast, people dig in, they become more and more identified with their religious tradition or their political ideology or their gender stereotypes or all of these things that give them a sense of coherence, stability, and identity during a time when the whole world is just up in flames. But the thing about clams is that clams haven't really gone anywhere for the last 500 million years. So do you want to choose to participate in this? And if you do, then you got to take the strategy of the fish and not the clam. You've got to take the strategy of releasing that grip on the familiar and moving into the current and moving into the turbulence and forming collectives, forming schools rather than just clustering together like oysters in the places where the current is going to bring you things.